What's going on, everybody? Today I am talking about the viability of stacking the Cincinnati Bengals in terms of the $3.5 million best ball championship on draft.com. Does a Bengals team stack have tournament winning upside, and is it affordable in terms of ADP? The answer, in my opinion, is absolutely. So, this is a pretty hard team to figure out. Andy Dalton is one of the more up and down quarterbacks in the entire NFL, and whether or not he's going to be good in fantasy seems to pretty much vary on a year-to-year basis. In drafts, you can get him super late, like I'm talking 15th, 16th round late. And, while he may not have top 5 quarterback upside, he's certainly being drafted behind guys that I think he will finish ahead of in terms of fantasy when it's all said and done. Also, for the first time in his career, he has a coach not named Marvin Lewis. The Bengals brought in Zach Taylor, who's a first-time head coach. So, what this team and what this offense is going to look like, in my opinion, is a complete mystery. While he is a Sean McVay protege, I don't think that means that he's going to mirror the Rams, not by any means. When it comes to scheme, pace of play, and that kind of thing, I think it's pretty difficult to project what kind of team the Bengals are actually going to be. That being said, from a skill position standpoint, the Bengals are in a good situation. They really are. When you look at their top 2 wide receivers, we have AJ Green and Tyler Boyd, both of which are entering contract years, and I think both of which offer quite a bit of value at their current ADPs, AJ Green especially. Green has been one of the most consistent wide receivers of the last decade. He's gone for over 1,000 yards in 6 out of his 8 seasons in the league, and the only 2 times that he missed that mark, he had also missed 6 or more games due to injury. So he is about to enter his 9th season at age 31, but in round 4, I am absolutely willing to take a shot on a guy like that. And now we have to think about Tyler Boyd in this offense. Now, the question surrounding Tyler Boyd is whether or not you believe his emergence last year was due to AJ Green missing 7 games, or whether you think he legitimately took that step forward. I mean, personally, I think he did. If you watched him play, he looked great last year. And in 14 games, he had over 100 targets, over 1,000 yards, 76 catches, and 7 touchdowns. Those are solid numbers. It's definitely possible that Tyler Boyd's targets go down with AJ Green returning healthy, but I mean, you can expect Zach Taylor's iteration of the Bengals to be more pass-centric than the ancient Marvin Lewis Bengals. So if you do expect that, which it's a pretty fair expectation to have in my opinion, it's possible that Boyd's targets don't go down. Boyd could slip into a Cooper Kupp-esque role, and at his current ADP in the mid to late 6th round, that's a great pick, an excellent pick. Then, of course, last and very definitely least, we have the ancillary options in this offense with John Ross and Tyler Eifert. So usually I'm not afraid of these quote-unquote injury risk players, but in 6 career years, Eifert's only played more than 8 games twice, and he's played less than 5 games 3 times. So I personally will not be going there. Ross, on the other hand, he's the type of deep threat, big play wide receiver that could catch an 80-yard bomb 2 or 3 times throughout the year and work his way into your best ball lineups. So as an 18th round dart throw, I don't mind taking a chance on a guy like that. Not at all. When you look at the running backs for the Bengals, Joe Mixon and Gio Bernard, they're both great players, but I think that they cap each other's receiving upside. So I don't mind taking either of them at their current ADPs. You can get Gio super late, and, Mixon is a, bottom of the 1st round, top of the 2nd round type player, and I think that he'll have the workload and usage to make that a good pick. But when it comes to stacking them with Andy Dalton, I don't think either of them are going to get enough targets to be a valid stackable target. If you want to draft them on their own, I am all for that. In conclusion, I think the Bengals are a very stackable team. I would consider both Dalton and his top 2 targets at wide receiver ADP values where they're going, and I think that John Ross is absolutely a viable final round pick. I also think that if we were to rank the popularity of team stacks across the league, the Bengals would be near the bottom. I do not see people getting excited about this team. The buzz is not there, but the upside is, and that is precisely the type of situation that I want to take advantage of in a large field, mass multi-entry tournament like the Best Ball Championship on draft.com.